Now important points to be noted in computer. CPU is the brain of a computer system. A computer performs all major calculations and comparison inside its CPU, central processing unit. It is also responsible for activating and controlling the operation of another units of the computer system. Hence, no other single component of a computer determines its overall performance as much as its central processing unit. Every CPU has built-in ability to execute a set of machine instructions called instruction set. The two basic components of a CPU, central processing unit, are the control unit and arithmetic logic unit. Control unit CU, arithmetic logic unit ALU. Control unit, that is CU, of a computer's central processing unit acts as the central nervous system for all other components of the computer. It manages and coordinates the entire computer system, including the input and output units. It obtains instruction from the program stored in main memory, interprets the instruction, and issues signals that cause other units of the system to execute them. Arithmetic logic unit ALU of a computer's CPU, central processing unit, is the place where actual execution of instructions take place during data processing. As a computer's central processing unit interprets and executes instructions, there is movement of information between various units of the computer. To handle this process satisfactorily and to speed up rate of information transfer, the CPU, central processing unit, uses a number of special memory units called registers. These registers hold information on a temporary basis and are part of the CPU, central processing unit, and not the main memory. Next point. The speed of a processor directly depends on computer's clock speed, which is the number of pulses produced per second by the built-in electronic clock. We measure clock speed in megahertz (MHz) or gigahertz (GHz). Next point. Normally, we measure the processing speed of personal computers in megahertz or gigahertz, that of workstations, mini computers, and mainframe systems in MIPS, millions of instructions per second, or BIPS, billions of instructions per second. And that of supercomputers in MFLOPS, MFLOPS, that is MFLOPS, millions of floating point operations per second. M for millions of, F for floating, FL for floating point, OPS, operation per second. Similarly, G flops, that is GFLOPS, which is called gigaflops, which refers to a billions flops, or T flops, that is teraflops, which refers to 10 to the power 12 flops. Three commonly known processor architectures are CISC, which is abbreviation of complex instruction set computer. C for complex, I for instruction, S for set, and C for computer. Complex instruction set computers. RISC, RISC, reduced instruction set computer. And EPIC, EPIC, explicitly parallel instruction computing. Next point is multi-core processor technology enables building of computers with better overall system performance by handling more work in parallel. In this technology, a processor chip has multiple cooler running, more energy efficient processing cores instead of one increasingly powerful core. A multi-core chip can run multiple programs threads at the same time, with each core handling a separate program or thread. To take advantage of multi-core chips, we must redesign applications so that the processor can run them as a multiple thread. Next point to be noted is instructions and data of a program reside in a temporary storage area mainly when the central processing unit is executing the program. This storage space is known as primary storage, main memory, or simply memory. Memory, main memory, or primary storage, all are equivalents, or all are the same names. Next point is a storage unit of a computer system is characterized and evaluated based on following properties: storage capacity, access time, cost per bit of storage, volatile and random access. Next point is main memory of a computer system consists of several small storage areas called locations or cells. Each locations can store a fixed number of bits called word length of the memory. Next point is data and instruction move to and from memory as one or more words at a time. Therefore, even if the electronic circuit used are comparable in a speed, computers having a smaller word length will be slower in operation than computers having larger word length. Next point, in a word addressable computer, each numbered address location can store a fixed number of characters equal to its word length in bytes. These computers allocate a storage space in multiple of word length. On the other hand, in a character addressable computer, each numbered addresses can store only a single character like A, B, 1, 2, plus, minus, etc. Next point. Main memory capacity of a computer is the number of bytes that its main memory can store. Normally we measure main memory capacity in terms of kilobytes, kb, which is equal to 1024, that is 2 to the power 10 bytes of storage, megabytes mb, which is equal to 2 to the power 20 bytes of storage, or gigabytes gb, which is equal to 2 to the power 30 bytes of storage. A computer's main memory uses volatile RAM chip, RAM chip. RAM chips are of two types, dynamic and static. Dynamic RAM, DRAM, uses an external circuitry to periodically regenerate or refresh storage charge to retain the stored data. On the other hand, static RAM, SRAM, does not need any special regenerator circuit to retain the stored data. Next point. A special type of RAM called read-only memory, that is ROM, is a non-volatile memory chip in which data is stored permanently. Usual programs cannot alter this data. There are two types of read-only memory ROM: manufacturer programmed and user programmed. The latter is known as programmable read-only memory, PROM, because a user can program it. Next point. Once information is stored in a ROM or PROM chip, a user cannot alter it. Erasable programmable read-only memory, EPROM, chip overcomes this problem by allowing user to reprogram it easily to store new information. EPROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory, chips are of two types: ultraviolet EPROM or UV EPROM and electrically EPROM, EE EPROM. EEPROM is also known as flash memory. EEPROM is also known as flash memory. Next point. Cache memory is an extremely fast, a small memory between CPU and main memory whose access time is closer to the processing speed of CPU. It acts as a high-speed buffer between CPU, central processing unit, and main memory, and computer system use it to store temporarily very active data and instruction during processing. So with this, I get really stop this needing point to be noted.